Hey, it's your old pal Fernbark, and today we're going to take a look at Milwaukee's new M18 switch tank backpack sprayer system. It runs on their M18 battery platform, and this little guy right here is pretty nifty. What it has is a tank that you can take off of the base unit. The base unit holds your battery, and it has the switch that allows you to change how fast the pump runs. The tank has the pump inside of the tank, which allows you to remove the tank and put a different tank on that you can use for a different purpose. This is the pesticide, or I guess we call it a chemical tank. You put pesticides, herbicides inside this guy. So if you had a herbicide in one tank, you could put a pesticide in another tank. You don't have to rinse tanks out. You can just take the tank off and swap it out. It also comes, or it doesn't come with, also is available a water tank that you could hook up to power tools, like if you're cutting concrete down in a basement and you needed to run a short water hose to it so you're not making dust everywhere. And there's also a tank that's used for concrete chemicals. The sprayer will accommodate any of the M18 batteries up to and including the 12 amp hour battery that you see comfortably fitting inside the unit. The tank does have a 4-gallon capacity. It has graduations on the side that make it real easy to see how much water or whatever you're putting in here, making measurements very easy. This is your selector switch that allows you to increase the rate of the pump flow, and this is your on-off switch. There's a latch in the back and a latch in the front. Just unhook both of those and the tank will lift off of the sprayer base. Goes right back on. There's a couple I'm struggling here. There's a couple of hooks in the back. They'll let you hook it right back onto the sprayer backpack frame. Easier said than done, I guess. There we are. Latch it back up and off you go. A couple nice things about this unit. The frame does have a spot for you to put the wand for the sprayer. There's a little well down here for the tip to go into. Well, it's really secure, but it fits in there nice. The top of the tank has a nice wide mouth to it, and there's also a filter in here. Man, I really like this thing. If you guys have ever filled up one of the other kind of sprayers and the mouth is like this big around and you're trying to pour a part of a gallon of chemical in there, it's a real pain in the neck. This is super easy. Keeps the leaves and junk from getting in your tank. Nice big handle, screws right back on, super easy. I will tell you one thing, once you put 4 gallons of water into this thing, you're going to want it up on something high before you put it on, because it weighs a ton. The backpack unit itself weighs about 15 pounds or so, and then when you put 4 gallons of water in there, it is really a load. But you got a chest clip and a waist clip, which I'm not showing in the camera real well. Get it on there nice and secure, and you're ready to go. If I can do my best modeling move here. There we are, 360. The wand has a nice brass tip on it. You can adjust this quite easily from a stream to a spray. Works great. When you get the unit from Milwaukee, it comes with a set at the lowest stream setting, and it takes a little bit to get that first stream of water out of there. This is it. This is setting number 1. It's pretty low. There's number 2. Number 3. 4 and 5. At the highest stream setting, this baby will really shoot. A couple of nice things about this unit. It has a trigger lock right here, so you can press this button down and then it'll keep running. And then the other nice thing is there's a pressure switch so that you can let go and it doesn't keep running. There's also a lock on the handle that you can use to keep you from being able to accidentally depress the trigger. In addition to the brass spray tip that comes mounted on the spray wand, there's also a fan spray tip. I gotta tell you, I'm probably gonna end up using this one the most. I really like the spray pattern that this one produces. Here's a demonstration of the pattern using the brass nozzle tip. Going to do it for this switch tank sprayer review I ran 2 tanks of water through this thing with a 2 amp hour battery, which is I think the smallest one that they currently have, and it only used about half a battery for 2 full tanks. That's a lot of spraying. So you put a 3 or a 5 in here, you're going to go for a long time because this thing is super heavy and you're going to be tired. Anyhow, get any questions? Leave her down below in the video. Thanks for watching.